So when I go into a store and I go, oh, it's 50% off, and I see the little tag on the thing, I just go, oh, okay, so they should know that because it's gone through their monthly program and everybody knows. And then you get to the till and it's not marked. And then how do you differentiate that? Who do you bring in? All of that has to be one time ineffective. Like, that's just seems like an absolute waste of time over $2 or whatever it might have been. And from a technology perspective, what other kind of conundrums like that seem like they should have been easy at the front, but then in the back end, you're like, wow, we did not see that coming.
Well, you would think, the example that you're giving on pricing is one that you would think people would have down, right? I mean, I want to make sure the shelves are marked correctly or the items are marked correctly. But, there's, whenever you have humans involved, there's lots of opportunity for human errors. And so it becomes difficult in many of these situations. There are discrepancies between what the advertising says, either if it's the flyer or what the shelf says or what the product says, and what actually happens at the checkout. The key to that now is to get on that very quickly and to not have that perpetuate because nobody's ends up happy, right? You end up either not giving people the discounts that they're expecting and causing them to call a manager over and do whatever they need to do, or you're implying a discount inappropriately and you're losing margin and you're losing opportunities. So this idea of having a quick evaluation is one of the keys to what we do. So I think of any kind of promotion. If you're running a store and you've got some kind of a let's call it a buy one get BOGO, buy one get one free, right? If the store and those cashiers aren't well trained and know what they're doing, what they'll do is they'll scan the first one and then they'll just say, oh yeah, you get one free, so I'm going to just take the second one and I'm going to drop it in your bag. So what's happened there? Well, the customer's happy, they've gotten their BOGO, but your inventory's all screwed up because you've never exited that inventory out of the systems, and you think you have more inventory than you have, and you've given away the product. So you've given away the product, you've given away the margin, and your inventory's screwed up. So there's all kinds of ways that things can get out of whack. Many of them are around inventory, and what we like to do, or like to say, is that we give you the information right now rather than 3 weeks later when somebody in the finance department figures out that there's some kind of major problem that's happened, right? So it's time to information, time to knowledge that allows you to amend your process, maybe retrain people and minimize problems.